Welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches, brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So, if you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with me through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. I am Coach Rezzhel for When I Meet You. Untold Stories of Purposeful Living. Your access with me is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So, for my segment today, I will be sharing a topic about a builder of dreams. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this Facebook Live to your timeline and Facebook groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So again, I am Coach Rezzhel, a professional certified life coach with coaching focus on purpose and calling. So if you are that person who is currently seeking your calling, your purpose in life, or you have that emptiness inside of you that you have been feeling, if that is your questions in life, if um, that is what matters to you in this season of your life, do get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to connect with you one of these days. I am also a certified life coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. So if you are that person who wants to also do what we are currently doing, you wanna professionalize your way in helping people get to where they want to be, and this is something that matters to you as well as a person. You want to help, you want to develop yourself so you can help others as well do the same, then do get in touch with us. We have a certification, life coach certification program that we will be doing this coming March 20 and 26. Do get in touch with me so I can walk you through the process, the whole journey of life coaching. I am also the operations manager of the Cup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, offering 24 by 7 coaching services on demand. So, the Cup Coffee Republic is the place where I'm currently in right now. So, I'm coming in live from the coaching hub. This is the coaching hub of our professional certified life coaches. So, if you are that person who just wanna take time with yourself, take a breather, or you want to just like connect to other people or to life coaches because you have questions in mind, you have things that you want to plan, you have things that you want to begin, or you are going through a tough time in this season of your life, do visit us. We are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We are inside Pioneer Center compound. Now, if you are that person who wants to just like read books, you just want to take time for yourself to reflect on certain things, and you want to enjoy it in the comfort of a very homey place, then this is the place for you. Just walk in. Again, we're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, so let's begin. When I meet you, Untold Stories of Purposeful Living. So, what will happen when this is who you think you are in the superficial level. This is the level without any form of reflection yet. This is the phase wherein you are just taking in everything in life without really pausing or taking time to process it if it is truly you. So, what will happen to that person when it finally meets you? So, what will happen to that I when it finally meets you? That you there is the version of who you really are. No, so apart from your work, apart from your roles in life, this is who you really are. This is who you really are in the version. I mean, in the process of your responses, of your behavior, in your decision making. This is when you go through a series of self encounter, different processes that will bring you to to a realization that this is who you really are. By weakness, by strength, you have finally come to a point of processing things inside of you or processing things that the world throws on you, and now you have that final say. No, when we say that final say, if you are taking it as a yes or a no, if you are saying that this is really who you are, now you have that accountability to yourself, you have that remote control within you, wherein you make decisions based on how you are seeing yourself, based on the things that matters to you, based on the things that you want to fight for, things that you want to really do in this lifetime. And this phase right here, this is the moment where you focus on the things that you want to really do. Okay, so this is the point where you quit passing the decision to other people, and this is also the point wherein you already quit the victim mentality with the things that is going on inside your life. But finally, you are taking that hold, that control over your decisions, over the things that you want to focus on, and over the things that you want to really pursue in this lifetime. So when these things happens, you will also encounter your purpose in life. Purpose will come close. So when it comes close to you during the whole process of your self encounter, would you embrace that purpose? Would you accept that purpose? Purpose is the reason of your existence. Would you embrace that? Accept it with all your heart. Would you stay committed? When you will say yes to that purpose, will you stay committed through thick and thin? For better or for worse, di ba parang kasalan lang. So, that's actually it. When you are able to encounter your purpose in life, will you pursue it? Will you stay committed every day of your life? When I meet you, Untold Stories of Purposeful Living this morning, I will be sharing one of the most familiar transition of every human being in his or her search towards meaning, calling, and purpose. So, maraming salamat for joining me in. Thank you, Joanna. Maraming salamat to Coach Part na sobrang layo, and to Master Coach Hasmin, my coach, and to Coach Marife. Maraming salamat for joining me in this morning. Okay, so let's proceed now. This picture is actually a reflection of the things that you have in this season of your life. Whatever things that you have right now, or perhaps it is a platform wherein you are able to express yourself, your dreams, or probably this is also a platform that you aren't able to express your dreams, or you aren't able to express who you are. So this like picture here on your screen is actually a platform that space whether you are able to do what you are called to do or you are not. It depends how you are connecting, but this is just a moment where you can reflect on, are you really doing what you are called to do in this lifetime? So this picture here has a very strong connection to me that I hope you can also relate whatever or wherever you are right now in the season of your life. So this part here is actually a reflection of that moment where I encounter myself that I felt so empty, and I felt so there's a void, a vacuum inside my heart, that no matter what success I was able to encounter at that point of my life, like I was okay with my job, I had a great boss, and not so perfect teammates, but I'm happy to be working with them. I'm happy to be working with the company that I was in before. Like, I was able to support myself. I am in great shape financially. I was able to also help my family and send my siblings to school through the works that I do. So it was like a very, like, seemingly perfect moment for me. Like, it's a perfect picture of how you define success. The way my parents see it, the way like other people see it, and the world sees it. Like, that's the perfect picture. But for some reason, while I was there standing in that space there, like what you're seeing right now, that's a reflection of my 33rd floor moment. So that I was in the 33rd floor. That was like breaking dawn, no? It was actually that moment, no? Breaking dawn yung moment na yon. I was working in graveyard during that time. And then that very strong feeling hit me. It hit me so much that I was so bothered by that hunting feeling that I don't want to see myself in my dying bed not being able to do what my purpose. So the next question was, so what is my purpose? Which was so challenging because that alone I cannot answer at that moment. So as I was standing at that in the 33rd floor near the window pane, seeing the other tall buildings in front of me, I was in Makati during that time. Um, Wondering if there are other people who's awake at that moment, also reflecting what's the meaning of life, like what's their purpose, the reason of their existence. So as I was also seeing silhouettes, no, in the other part of the building, moving, lights on, hindi po to scary na movie. Nagla-lights on lang talaga. Or nag-off ng ano, nag-off ng rooms nila, no? So, observing all these activities going on in the building across, I was really caught at that moment of asking myself, is there more to life? Like, are there people right now who are also wide awake, wondering if what they're doing is actually setting them free or enslaving them? Are there people as well like me who's wondering if what they're doing matters to them, or they're just doing it because it matters to other people? So these questions were actually just coming in and out of my thoughts, but definitely that moment moved me to quit my job and to really pursue what I think is the best thing to do at that moment. It was not an easy thing from that point. It gets harder and harder when I said yes to pursue or to seek what's really the purpose of my life and what am I intend to do while I'm living here on earth. So I don't know how you are connecting, if you have that moment as well, to my fellow coaches, Coach Teen who's with me. Coach Nilo is with me as well. So think with me right now. What is your 33rd floor moment? What is the moment when you have that striking feeling that you don't want that kind of life right now? I mean, you don't want that kind of life anymore. And you are just brought into a position that you will do whatever it takes so you can be able to money over it to something that you really want. So connect with me how you are how you are interpreting that in your end, or how real is that in your end. Okay, so others, I've heard that they have encountered that moment when they're just like walking in the crowd, like in the street, and then that feeling of emptiness suddenly hit them that made them wonder, oh, what am I doing with my life? And how can I make a difference? Then others, I can hear that, after a very successful project and, winning the deal, when they get home, they have that excruciating pain that even if after that success, they felt so empty inside that they cannot celebrate it because deep inside their hearts they have come to a point of knowing that that is not what they want to do. So do you have that moment in your life? Do you have like that moment wherein you just know this is no longer the kind of life you want to live? So how many people who stand high, like in that 33rd floor moment, or wherever you are in your own 33rd floor moment, the moment wherein you think that you stand so high in there with all your success, with all the things that you're achieving in life, with all the very good thing that will be enough reason to make you really, really happy and fulfilled in life. But by the end of the day, it's not just connecting. And you cannot fool yourself anymore. So, how many people right now, if that is not you, how many people right now who stand high there, yet fearful to go down to pursue what they really want in life? Are you one of those people? And how many people decided to finally go down to pursue what they are called to do, to pursue what really matters to them? Yet when they went down, they have found no support, no one that is there to rally them on to pursue what they really want in life. And then they decided to go up again in the 33rd floor, wondering again if there is more to life than what they have. So I don't know where you are in your season right now, but I want to just rally with you that at some point, if things are no longer connecting your success and your fulfillment, then it's time to really reflect if you want to pursue and live life like that. And if ever you get tired already waking up with that feeling, that heavy feeling deep inside your heart, then it's time to ask, what are you here for? What are you really here for while you are given this lifetime to live the life that you are purposely made to do or to live? So moving forward, we can actually like I am actually the since I am the product of the whole journey of pursuing one's calling and living one's purpose, intentional living of one's purpose day in and day out. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. I also get off track, but it's not about that story of getting off track, but it is a story of pursuing, of enduring, of sustaining yourself if that's what you really want. So as I said no to that moment of emptiness and routinary, that drudgery, no, that moment that it's just so monotonous, it's just so that I'm no longer connecting. I have found decaf or decaf found me. Either way, I have an ecology, a space that I am able to just finally breathe in and breathe out. But I went like for a year of really searching to different organizations, to a church, um, to NGOs. So I went for a year to to discover where I should be or what I should be doing. It went that far, actually. I was not expecting that, but it did happen. But I am grateful that it happened because it allowed, um, there's so much encounter that I needed to finally resolve that this is for me. Like I want to pursue it. So then, after a year or so, DCAP happened. This is actually the home of, as you see on your screen right now. This is our season one. This is the first home that I got to build my dreams, to finally not just build my dreams, but to also live it. So this is the space that first welcomed me to build my dreams. So, Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of international certified life coaches for those who are not yet connecting what we are doing. So, this is the place. Um, that place is actually our first location. So, more than, and I will show you a picture in a while where we are currently at. So, more than the specialty food and beverage we offer. Okay, we are also offering coaching certification classes and personal and group coaching sessions. We also have a cozy library area that is provided for free reading and relaxing moment. All the books that we have are also donated by different people because they believe that their books can also touch lives. So they entrusted it to us. From time to time, chine-check nila yung mga books nila sa amin, kumusta na, ano yung na yung kondisyon. And then others are still sending their books in this place, their reading materials that they believe they can share with other people so they can also contribute in building other people's dreams one way or another. So everything in Decaf Coffee Republic is so meaningful. I can tell you yung story behind it, but it is actually starting from a dream that they finally have executed as well. Like even the story of the tables and chairs, the story of the products that we have, the cakes that we have, the beverages that we have, all the food, no? May mga story siya behind. So, hindi lang siya nilagay ni chairman, ni Master Coach A, just for, the sake of bringing it there. But there is like a story, a meaningful story. Either people behind it are also pursuing their passion in in baking, in cooking, no? So lahat 'yan naka-anchor to one thing, supporting dreams to happen in reality. So we also have function hall. So which is a venue for social gathering, corporate events, talks, workshops, and even exhibits. No, so it is a good for 100 people um, function hall. So we also have that to cover for those people who needs spaces so they can be able to like do what they want to do as well. And then, so this is actually the place wherein we operate um, to inspire people and help transform lives. So we believe that inspiration is so powerful that it can help people get started to what they really want to happen. So decap is where I started to encounter miracles, not just once, but almost every day that I am serving on floor through the lives that I have come to connect with. There are so many stories about dreams, passions, and battles, and failures, and mistakes, and victory. So that's one of a space that we provide for everybody so they can get started and really get going, no? Pag may sobra mang nangyari sa mga buhay nila. So our mission in this place is to be a channel of spiritual wealth to marketplace ministers who are strategically positioned to reach the heart of every nation, which is the workplace. Our vision is a cup in every city, in every region, and in every nation because we believe that every city, since it has people as well, we believe that there has to be a space where people can come together and discuss ideas, discuss dreams and passions, again, to fulfill what they are called to do. So this is our place now here at the Cup Coffee Republic inside Pioneer Center compound. So that's currently in front of me, the picture that you are seeing on screen. Okay, so let's talk about um, the builder of dreams. Okay, so probably that's you. Definitely that's me. I want to be a builder of dreams. So I want to build my dreams and I also want to help people build their dreams in one way or another, in what way I can be able to support. So really, so I don't know if you're a builder as well, but what is really a builder? So a builder is a person that creates or develops a particular thing, a particular dream, a particular goal. A builder is not just the builder of structure, but also a builder of character, a builder of strength. So before you are able to build other people's dreams and support them, the first question would be, how are you building yours? How are you building your dreams? How are you building the purpose that you are called to do? How are you building your strength that is needed for you to be able to pursue it? How are you building your character for you to be able to sustain it? How are you building your heart? How are you building the love in your heart? Hello, Coach Mao. Hello, Coach Marfe. How are you building your heart? How are you building the love in your heart for you to be able to serve yourself and overflow in serving other people? How are you building it? And the next question is, when you are building all these things inside of you, how are you building as well so you can be able to build the kind of love towards yourself and the things that you want to do so that you can be able to support other people as well who dream dreams like you? How are you building the foundation of that love so that when the going gets tough, which will happen, you are still anchored to the very purpose why you have said yes to the kind of life that you want to have? So, as of my transition during that time and until today, the building doesn't stop. Like yung story na nung binibuild namin si Dika, we thought that the first quarter would be about building the structure. Then little did we know that it's really building ourselves first, building our hearts first. Yun. So, before talaga nangyari yung structure, yung pag-build ng structure. So, which is really a beautiful thing because once there is a structure, you are inside the building or that structure, that ecology, no? Still, the heart of the space will be coming from your heart. Still, the vibe of the place will be coming to what you stand for or the beating of your heart. That's why it's important to really ask ourselves, how are we building the right kind of heart, the right kind of posture of one of your heart, of our hearts, to serve our purpose and to serve others as well. So, when it comes to loving deeply, like how deep you can love, like love your dreams to pursue them, how deep your love to the people you can build your dreams with, how deep is your love with the people that you will also want to help to build their dreams, and then together in one space of possibilities of living your dreams in this lifetime. So, how deep is your love? Parang kanta lang. But it is really more of a question um, to reflect on. How are you in that building phase? Building your heart, building your love towards your purpose, towards what you are called to do, and also overflow from there and serve others from that overflow. So, a builder of dreams, let's just discuss a few points of it. First is I know who I am. So, when you start building your dreams, it's about knowing who you really are, get to know your dreams, embrace your passion, resolve in your heart that you will do it no matter what it takes. Know who you are because that's the beginning of the dreams that you will be building and how tough you can get so you can be able to really live these dreams in reality. And then we have here I can and I will achieve my dreams. It's time to really execute. Know the people who you have or who have you, know with the same mindset and heart set, connect with them, build relationships, purposeful relationships, so you can really build that ecology for yourself. So I can and I will achieve my dreams is not just about dreaming, but finally executing, implementing, setting goals so that you can begin really doing your dreams and living your dreams in the reality. And then the next point here, I am not my mistakes. So, of course, when you start building your dreams and building other people's dreams, you have to get to the point of knowing your pains and hurts, not for the sake of, alam mo yun, saktan ka uli, but knowing your pains and knowing your hurts will enable you to understand more of who you are, and knowing who you are in the light of your pains and in the light of your hurts and in the light of your brokenness, then you can stand in that position to understand, and if there's a need to forgive yourself, to really set yourself from that bondage and forgive yourself, start forgiving yourself, start healing, and from there, you can be able to be a strong pillar of other people who committed mistakes as well along the way, that they cannot begin because of that mistake, that they cannot pursue what they really want because of that mistake, that there's so much hindrance of that mistake. That's why they cannot move, they cannot pursue, they cannot live, they cannot breathe in that space of passion, of purpose, of really pursuing what matters to them. You can stand as a very strong pillar because you finally get to that space of understanding your pain, your hurt, your brokenness. You are able to make peace with it. And now you can stand strongly for those people who can't. Focus on what you want to happen. So I am not my mistake is really focusing on the things that matters to you more than the mistakes you have done, more than the things that you have done that didn't work. So that belongs to the past. And finally, taking a bold stand that you want to focus on what you want to happen from today moving forward in spite of how you are feeling. And then in the process, forgive others who hurt you as well. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me again. Coach Marife, I believe God placed the love in our heart that we may pursue the dream He gave. If you want to know you, know God too. We are His image. It's a very powerful point there, Coach Marife. Thank you for sharing. Because by the end of the day, you cannot create something apart from the Creator. That's why it's a very profound and meaningful process that when you look at inside you, it will always point you back to something greater than you. I have a very meaningful conversation with Master Coach A years ago. It was like 2 years ago when I started doing my talk at DCAP about um, discovery, self-discovery. When I started asking because of a book that it says there it's not about you, and then I will start talking about self-discovery, which I find very conflicting what the book said, but the book is really prominent. And what I am about to do is like I'm just like not I'm just so new with self discovery. So how can I like I'm not really confident to like push with self discovery during that time because of that book. It's not about you. But Master Coach A is like a breathe siya yung ano eh. She breathes life to your dreams, di ba? She's that air who breathes like she just like give you that when you need it the most, no? She breathes life through your dreams. So when I was asking that question to her, um, so how come when there's this book who said so much about it's not about you, and then I felt in my heart that I should speak about self-discovery. How can I like create a fusion with these two things, especially because I'm just new. Like That's just how I was like reflecting it during that time. But what she said made the whole sense that, during your discovery of who you are, that's why it said in the word, seek ye first, like the kingdom, and everything shall be added unto you. And then it said that that kingdom is inside of you when we say you are the church. Like the church is not the structure, but you are the church, and which is really really connected as well with the word that I have left a counselor inside of you. I am not really going away because the Holy Spirit, which is the counselor inside of you, is in you. So you discover that inside of you. So it's like connecting in my brain, in my own world, how I see things, and um how I felt like I'm connected to these words of God, which I put high premium to every day of my life. So Master Coach A said that, when you start to discover yourself, like everything inside of you, your giftings, your skill set, your talents, um, the beautiful things inside of you, your heart, everything of it. When you start to discover this, everything, or you will get to the point of encountering yourself in that moment that this is indeed not about you, because everything of you inside points back to something greater than you. And when it points back to something greater than you, then you know that you have to get out from that shell of your giftings, of your skill sets, of the talents God has given inside of you, of the things that you are so passionate of the things that you want to do in life, so you can feel fulfilled, and you can encounter and that joy in your heart you can be able to feel once again, and then serve other people, do the same thing. So it points you something greater, because you know that without that connection, nothing will happen. Like you will stay in your comfort zone, you will stay on the safe zone, you would stay to what is something that you can control but cannot make you happy, but cannot make you feel joyful, but cannot give you the fulfillment that you need. So that was a beautiful moment that I went deeper than, okay, self discovery is like more of discovering who you are, but self encounter is a very strong phase, because now you need to get into a decision to pursue the things that are good in you, or the things that you want to really do as a person in this lifetime. So it gets deeper from there, but that's the whole point of it. When you cannot create something without knowing the creator, that you have. You cannot really create something so beautiful and profound without connecting it to a beautiful creator which you encounter deep inside you, deep inside your heart, because we are indeed the reflection of his image here on earth. So that is it. Like, I'm about to end my talk. Thank you so much, Coach Marife, for that very, very, very great point. So to wrap up this whole discussion for today, for God's gifts are for God's gifts and his call are irrevocable. So no matter what mistakes we have done, how we messed up in life, or there are times na hindi lang talaga nagawa ng tama, no, at napunta ka sa ibang daan, no, there will I mean something will happen along the way that it will get you back on track. But as long as you don't give up yet. So that's why we are here. Like, we are a tribe of people who dream dreams, execute it so we can be able to live our dreams in the physical reality or in the reality, because we believe that we can leave the earth so much better than we have found it. But it will take individuals like us to decide to keep the fire burning, to keep the purpose in check, and not be afraid and fearful, but rather be courageous. So in spite of the fear that you're feeling, still you move towards your dream. Be courageous in living what makes your heart fulfilled and what gives meaning to your life. So it is irrevocable. It's just a matter of time, but you will still be doing it because it is inside your heart, way, way back. Back when you were in your mother's womb. So maraming salamat for joining me today. I thank you for all your thoughts, for all the things that you have shared with me. Thank you, Coach Noel, for coming in. Be courageous because it's not an easy road, but it is worth the fight. And if you are in the tribe, you are part of the tribe, then you are home with same people who have the same dreams and same mindset to pursue what you are called to do in your lifetime. So thank you so much for joining me today. As we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. That's across Bayanihan Center. Our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24 by 7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. Please connect with me. I am Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next week, same day, same time. Love, bam boom, love, bam boom, love, bam boom. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.